more than 50% of women are childish by the age of 30. And if you really think about it, women that want to be strong, independent, and focus on their careers are in their 30s, and they start to ask themselves, why am I really doing this? I want to have a family, and if I want to settle down and have kids, why is my career more important than family? And they start to question, their careers, and they're like, oh, is my career worth it? Why? Because my career is, I want to make money, I want to advance, I want to do this, I want to be well known, but I also want to have a family. And sometimes you have to sacrifice. You can't have both. A woman can't, like the year that she takes off, the 9 months she takes off, having a kid, she could be spending working for, trying to get a promotion or whatever. And so women start to ask themselves as they get older, they're like, why am I doing this? The older I get, the less likely I am to have kids. And 50% of women don't have kids by the age of 30. So then they start to ask themselves, why am I doing this? Why am I working so hard? And is it worth it? Okay, I want to have kids. I only have 10 years, maybe 15 at most before I can have it. And the longer I wait, the less likely. So now I got to stop and find a guy to date. And then I don't want to just date the first guy I see. So I got to go and choose candidates. And then I might not be able to find somebody right away. So it could take some time. So then they start to rush it. They start to get into this phase, or what they call epiphany phase. And it's like, oh, my biological clock is ticking. What am I going to do? I've been working so hard. I have all this money. Yes, I made all this money doing all this stuff. I'm a career woman. I'm strong, independent, but I want to have kids. And to have kids, I need a man. What am I gonna do? Do I want to not have kids and have all this money and have no one to pass it down to? When I get older, I want to be a mother. I want to have grandkids and stuff like that. And it's like women reproduce more than men, but 50% of women don't have kids by the age of 30. And by the time a woman reaches the age of 40 or 45, the chance of her having a kid is less than 50%. So the fact that she has between 10 years to go and have kids is it makes it stressful, especially if she wants to have multiple kids. It's like you have to have a kid, wait a year or whatever, and then have another kid, or have a kid and then wait 6 months and then have another kid, and then do whatever. It's like if she wants to have multiple kids, she has a 10-year, maybe 15-year time frame. And so if a woman wants to have kids, but she also wants to study on her career or focus on her career and make money, it kind of becomes problematic, because the chances of her focusing on her career and having kids don't work out. And they pretty much have to choose one or the other. That's why law firms have so much trouble finding women to stay. And no matter how much money they pay, the women are like, okay, well, even though I make a lot of money, even though I'm a career woman, I want to leave to go have kids. And so it's not even about the money sometimes. They just start to ask themselves, well, I have a 10-year window. I might not be able to have kids the older I get. So I want to have kids now. So I got to be able to settle down. I got to be able to have a man or boyfriend, husband that I could have kids with. And then it takes time. You have to be in a relationship for maybe a year, 2 years before the husband proposes. So that's time ticking. That's just time going. And then you might be with one guy and not have kids. You have to go to another guy. So it's like all this potential time wasted, or all this potential, the chance of you not having a kid increases. And so the women that want to have kids start to freak out. The women that want to have kids start to be like, wow, if I want to have kids, the time is ticking. So what am I going to do? I need to do this, and that. I need to, stop focusing on my career, stop working so much, and then start being on, dating more. I got to, stop focusing on money and start focusing on family. And so depending on what the woman wants, or depending on if she wants kids or not, the older she gets, the less likely she is to have kids. And women, 50% of women age 30 don't have any kids. So the fact that women are getting older and not having any kids, that's kind of, it goes to show that women are more career oriented, or more focused on their jobs. And the less women that are having kids, the less kids that exist to have more kids. And it just depends on, like I said, what the woman wants. But if a woman wants kids, she has a time frame. Men can have kids in their 50s if they like, but a woman, the chance of her having kids in the 50s is rare. And so women that make a lot of money, just because they make a lot of money doesn't necessarily mean anything. Why? Men don't care about how much money you make. And if you only focus on your career and you forget to have kids, it's kind of on you. And it's a hard reality that women are facing. They're like, oh, everybody told me to focus on my career. Society told me I don't need a man. Society told me, oh, I can do this by myself. And then now look, okay, and the one thing you can't do by yourself is have a kid. And yes, you make $1 million a year. You're a strong, independent woman. Oh, you're well known. You have a good career. Okay, but you want a family. How are you going to do that part? Okay, and I'm not saying you can't do both, but the chance of you doing both is slim. And that's why when women quit their careers to go start a family. And If you disagree, in the comment section, you can let me know why you disagree. And if you agree, like and comment why you agree. Subscribe to the channel. I'll post more videos like this, and we can, every time I post a video, you tell me why you agree or disagree. And I'll tell you why I believe what I believe. And like I said, modern women are having less kids. And you can agree or disagree. And like I said, the reason why I think they're having less kids is because they're focused on their career. You could agree or disagree. And like I said, women start to realize that their career is not as important as having a family, so they start to leave their career and go for a family. You could agree or disagree. But those are the 3 points that I made in this video. And if you agree, like and comment. If you disagree, like and comment. If you really like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.